iDiski Times, now available in stores around the country for only R3.50.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Supersport United 1, Kaizer Chiefs 2, DStv Premiership number 2, ebedlala number 8, Saulala ingu number 5, ebedlala number 8 until other teams play. But of course, well done to Kaizer Chiefs, 6 goals in 2 matches and only 1 goal conceded. Mo Salah ngapha ubula Manchester United. We could live local Manchester United. We could wake up tomorrow. I'm just trying to be a gypsy with a crystal ball or a sangoma. It's possible that by the time you consume this video, Manchester would have changed coaches. If I'm wrong, don't take my word for it. Yeah, man, it was what it was, really, in terms of you set up your Supersport and what they were trying to do in this game. I think Chiefs figured it out at some point. It's just going to be crosses, and they dealt with that at some point in the last quarter of the game. Otherwise, what did you make of the game? 2 goals for Kaizer Chiefs, clinical.
Greetings to you, Viewership Kuloko.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but the way we are going, I think rightfully so. But you look at each Chiefs, the way you coach a structure as a yeah, he simply tells you what is a coach vele or absorb and then moment he transition, break attack, punish because of now umuntu utufuna ukuthi ama teams let them come to us and enjoy having a share of position. When we get it, say direct. So our teams now Supersport fell into trap Chiefs because of manje they kept on engaging our numbers and leaving a space behind because of now it's suicidal. Once we leave a space behind, kuno Biliati because of now Biliati is making Chiefs especially up front ibe more deal because of ama runs akhe and attention. He draws attention. Everybody focuses on it, attention, but they finish all the time because of you could tell Nango Nukovic it's something that he was trying to do. You wonder why upaka maybe angeko central, more central, upako vela njalo kuma blind runs, kuma shoulder runs, and manje it becomes a situation ukuthi the understanding yaga Doli no Pilati it's growing, and manje they draw your attention. But manje it leaves Upaka, it left Upaka free, especially kule game le because of all the time he had to because of both goals, good goals from the Chiefs because of it was a build up. It's not it was not the moment but transit bal tatile bal khwebsile ba yokora. So it was a moment with bal qalile ba build up then from lapo they broke through. Why? Because of the high line footy Supersport. Because of Supersport, the more they had the possession, the more they push forward and the more they created lama gaps in a space ngoba manje Mukwena kept going forward to support ama attackers. Then Umbule obviously he is the one who is supposed to link nama attackers. Then also they pushed on also first half ukampani lungu na bekapushile lapha, so they relied ukabuza ukuthi alwele yonke into. Then Reines naye who I felt ukuthi he was very poor, especially namhlanje. Yeah, because of he offered them nothing, so pressure yonke Chiefs saw it ukuthi manje the only opponent ukuthi it difficult kumele sidile nayo then so baningi nganyana zibe lesinyana it was uGabuza. Once they sorted uGabuza out, then Supersport they still resorted to Masaitini because of I felt good maybe first half they were better in terms of mabadlala. It looked better nabo Supermbuli, they tried to connect our passes and try to take a shot, but then second half after Chiefs scored, then it became a moment with manje Supersport manje Masaitini then it became very monotonous. Then
how many crosses do you think we saw today from the 60th minute? I don't know whether it's 12 or 15.
Also corners. Corners Supersport had about 8 corners plus free kicks. So everything it had to go to set plays. Chiefs saw that is easy to deal with because of now they've got players samate because of we are born now the way I valanga kono coach. I mean he's putting 6 defenders. I mean it's 4 then 2. They are still defenders. So unange ukuthi maybe he can do a link up, maybe na forward. So it means the 6 their focus is how he structures his team. Their focus is to make sure ukuthi ba absorb by pressure and hoping ukuthi the 3 will connect and hit guma breaks, which is something ukuthi ama teams mawangayiboni iChiefs zosuloku iqhubeka iscrape through lama points la.
Yeah. I understand that, of course, you have to balance what you expect in terms of ukudlala with what what is their lived reality now, which is they're collecting 6 points. So on one hand, you want ukudlala, and on the other hand, you're collecting 6 points. Are there any long-term concerns, or not beyond the season, but really even now? Because at some point, someone is going to pick it up and go to, okay, this is how these guys are playing and this is how they set up. So do you have any concerns about it being unsustainable in Abayoguti? You're not playing throughout the 90 minutes or even 80 minutes, intensely circulating off the ball. You know, do you have any challenges when you look at how it's happening? Because it looks like Billiard, Dolly, and then today it was Parker. So it looks like clinicism that's working at the moment, not ukudlala.
Yes. I think long term, I think it is one of my consequences because of now we're talking about the team because of they always bypass middle field, hoping from good defense, they bypass middle field, connect Nabo Toli, they need to try and conjure up something, which is something against Manyama team who play throughout, and also again nama players, Njabulo Ngcobo jump or midfielders. So it means I prefer maybe build up defense middle field then striker. So he prefers the sooner we get the ball to Billiard not Toli, let them combine and conjure up something, which is something my teams once they figure it out and also close down the space behind them, then it means is over a problem. And also again, I still feel for my supporters, the Chiefs, now are they proud maybe the way team or is it something to look into? Teams are they scraping for my result with the hope of building a confidence going forward, or is it the way they are going to play, which I feel good Nami going forward is one of my consequences. So I feel good Nami watching football, especially watching a big team. I want to see a team that bosses the game around, especially because we are talking about the Kaizer Chiefs, like we're not talking about any other team. So we need to see Kaizer Chiefs if they can build up and score 2 goals out of ukudlala. So why not do that more often so that we can see a Kaizer Chiefs that everybody wants to see dominating possession and playing out of Amaline Swabo and actually scoring goals and make it look nice to watch. I know sometimes fans also, they always have this thing with Ama result, they are far much more better, but let's not take away Ama processes a win. Let's not take away Ama process a win. Let's make sure we still stick to Ama process a win, whereby we need to play, and because of he's got the players. He's got the players. So Toli is a quality player. Billiard is a quality player. Parker, he's a top finish on his day. We saw today. He's a top finish on his day. You've got Abo Schota, you've got Abo Pakas. If you want to turn things around, you can still have those players. So it means also his style sake, it's absorb. I'd rather maybe play it safe, get organized, then we'll hit you with my breaks, which is something mostly now you will end up getting bored because of you wait for that moment. So kuba moment moment ngaleso sikhathi icime kube moment ngaleso sikhathi icime, then it's something ukuthi mama uyibhekile, it's not nice to watch.
There you go. It is very difficult to consume, but of course 3 points, confidence builder, long-term implications, but of course you will enjoy it for now, unless maybe of course by the time Afego January Bexa could make the argument that he would get his preferred players if he wants to make that argument. But of course it's 6 points, 3 back-to-back points, 6 goals being scored against Chippa United, a team at the bottom of the log, and then Supersport United, a team at the top of the log. So well done, Kaizer Chiefs. iDiskiTV, iDiski Times, and World Sports Betting.